We have a new ABC News Washington Post poll out, and it has some people panicking, perhaps rightfully so. They say, among all adults, 56% now see Clinton unfavorably, up 6 percentage points in 3 weeks. 63% say the same about Trump. Okay, so this is where, people look at it and Hillary apologists will say, great candidate, isn't she? She's better than Trump in unfavorables. Just because she's slightly better than the most hated politician in U.S. history doesn't make her good. That's point number one. Point number two is that's not exactly true either. So wait until you get a load of this. They say, among registered voters, moreover, they're essentially even. 59% rate Clinton unfavorably versus 60% for Trump. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Among registered voters, they're basically tied in unfavorables. Donald Trump did everything in this past month except shit in his hand on stage and sniff it. I mean, the things... Obama founded ISIS. He found it. He's the founder. Don, I know what you're trying to say, that he created the vacuum, that then... Blah, blah, blah. No, wrong. I said he founded it because he founded it. He founded it. Tremendous. Tremendous. The number of gaffes he had in the past... It was unbelievable. We were covering a gaffe every 3 seconds. He was just saying preposterous things. Hillary Clinton still found a way in unfavorables to be tied among registered voters. Where the fuck is Bernie Sanders when you need him, man? Bernie Sanders, I'm not kidding about this. He is the most liked politician in the United States of America. The most liked. Even people on the right who despise his philosophy, when they ask him, hey, do you like Bernie? They're like, yeah, of course. So here you have a guy who's going to get independents, going to get the Democratic loyalist base, going to get the establishment Democrats too, because what the fuck are they going to do? The people who are supporting Hillary now, who are jovial about it, you think they would consider Trump? No. So he's a guy who would blow Trump out of the water. In some polls, he had a 15-point lead on him nationally. Hillary Clinton, in the midst of a month where Donald Trump is going nuts and doing a gaffe almost seemingly on purpose, doing gaffes endlessly, still only has a 5-point lead in national polls and is tied in unfavorables among registered voters. Guys, that is insane. This election is not over and the yo-yo effect continues. Look, every time it's gone up, down, up, down, up, down. And there are times where Hillary's pulled away and people have gone, okay, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. There were times where I was on the verge. I was like this close to saying, you know what? That might be it, because she pulled so far ahead and he just kept imploding. But now, no. It turns out while his strategy is catching up to him, Trump's, Hillary's strategy is catching up to her too. So what the fuck has she been doing? Dude, we're going to get to the story in just a second. In fact, it's the next story. Hillary has been given endless speeches with neocons by her side, talking about American exceptionalism, trying to link Trump to the Kremlin. I mean, she's going full Red Scare. She's going full right-wing tactics. She's not out there making Bernie Sanders arguments about the people and talking about raising the minimum wage and talking about getting universal health care and getting money out of politics. None of that. None of that. She's basically up there arguing like a Republican. She's up there going, America is superb. Isn't America great? We're wonderful. But America, though, seriously, aren't we great? My opponent thinks America is not that great and, we need to fix some things. How stupid is that? These are the arguments that she's making. Leave it to Hillary Clinton to bungle an election where she should be up by literally 20 points. She should be blowing him out of the fucking water. And not only is this the case, did you know in Ohio and some other key swing states now, Trump's bouncing back. Dude, Trump is bouncing back in Ohio. Ohio is the state that basically decides the election and has decided the election for a while now. He's bouncing back in Ohio. She has a slim lead in Ohio. These Democratic strategists, and you know what the saddest thing of all is? If Hillary ends up winning, they're just going to double down on all these dead wrong strategies. Like, they think they're nailing it. I'm not kidding. If Hillary was up by 0.01%, they'd still think, oh, she's nailing it. Even if she goes down by 5 percentage points, they'll think, yeah, but she'll nail it. Watch. Wait for Election Day. And their answer is always the same. Run further right, appear more moderate, appear more centrist, agree more with the Republicans, and then you'll win. That's what happens. Except, how many times have we proven it that indeed is not the case? Democrats win when they argue for liberal positions, and they're unapologetic about it. When you say you're Republican light, you get your ass handed to you. How do I know? Well, why don't you ask John Kerry about that? He might have a few things to say about it. That's what happened with him. I'm just like George W. Bush, except a little smarter. Vote for me. They're like, no, at least he's strong. You're like a little weak bitch who kind of agrees with him on everything. So you got to get your shit together, and you got to do the right strategy. And unfortunately, she's fallen right back into those old habits, running to the right, running to the right, running to the right. And even as Trump is imploding, her numbers are not fantastic. Why? Because she's turning everybody off in the country. That's why.